I consider myself, and I know you all do, very fortunate that somehow, by the grace of God, I had sense enough to listen to the beloved Guru. So realize the difference between the Guru, or teachers rather, and the Guru. Remember, when that desire in your heart is great enough, God responds and sends you a God-conscious man who is your Guru, he's the channel to take you back home to God. And so, in Master's own words, the Guru is the vehicle of God who uses his body, speech, and mind, and spirituality, that's the important thing, to bring the lost souls back home to their home of immortality. And so such was our founder, Paramahansa Yogananda. He founded Self-Realization Fellowship, the church of all religions. He did not endeavor to bring all the religions together, but to show underneath all religions is the one universality of religion, the great light and love of soul. Take any one of any of the religions, take the individual person, get him out of the dogma and the creed, and he will see the same light which you see. That's the universality of religion. He will feel the same love which you feel. Because there's only one God. There's only one real religion, and that's God's love. And irrespective of color, race, or creed, everybody sees the same light of the infinite. If they follow the right channel, they feel the great all-encompassing love and protection and solace of the one Father's great love. So that's why the Guru has come. He is the instrument of God to serve you and to serve me by body, mind, speech, and especially spirituality to bring us back home to God. God has responded to us through this channel. In other ages there were other Gurus, but right now this is ours. Let us not forget that. We have been drawn to this path. It does not just happen. There's a spiritual reason, and the spiritual reason is that God has responded to us. Let us do our part. Take advantage of the opportunity to be out of this delusion and this darkness in which we find ourselves. And so, body, speech, and mind mean that the Master's life had one purpose: to ferry you, to ferry me across this sea of darkness and delusion. His compassion knew no bounds. I remember one instance at the Hermitage. We had been waiting for him and began to drag on for 2 or 3 hours, and we were still waiting. Soon he came out and he said, "I suppose you're all awful cross with me," but he said, "That soul needed a little help. That soul needed a little help. I had to help him." Such was his concern. And many times he said, "My life is a ransom for me." When his body was racked by taking the count of so many people, he said, "Well, my life is a ransom for me." Although I hated to hear those words, still I realized how fortunate I was, and all of you are, and all of us are, that somehow it was to be that way. Of course, on the other side, there was no pain, no nothing, because those who have the communion with God, those who have oneness with Him, can be above this outer world of delusion at any moment. But still he told me, when a saint, a liberated saint, takes on the body, they take on some delusion. You cannot help it. That's why his life is a ransom for me. This is a tragic world, he often said, and we can say it to one another now. We see each other, but there'll come a time when we will not see each other. We will not see each other. We'll all disappear from this place. And until, through the help of the Infinite Father, through the channel of the Guru, we know God and know freedom, we will not be out of this delusion. Let us not forget that, because the Gita says all men walk the earth wholly deluded. But it goes on to say, get out of my delusion. There's a way out. And the way out is through the blessings of God, through the channel of the Guru. Let us realize that. And so, the Guru comes to give his body, his mind, his speech, plus the spirituality. Now the spirituality is the important thing, because the spirituality comes from the immortal consciousness of God which the Guru has. And therefore, the Guru's presence on earth is not necessary. Please realize that. The Guru's presence on earth is not necessary because the spirituality of the Guru means the omniscience of God which flows through the Master, through the Guru. And that goes beyond this little worldly existence. And so understand, even though the Guru is not with us, that the immortal presence of God is with us and always will be. If we but understand it, know that we are not this little body, but the great immortal presence of God is in us. That's the spirituality which the Guru gives to the humble disciple, which extends beyond this worldly existence into the eternity of God's great presence, His light and His love. That's why the Guru is so important. Now you can see the difference between the teacher and the Guru. The Guru gives you God. He introduces you to God. The teacher cannot do that. The Guru is appointed by God through spiritual law to ferry you and to ferry me across the sea of delusion into His great light and love of spirit. Now, through the spirituality of the Guru, three great things are left to you and to me. Realize these three things. Remember them. The first is that through the Guru's oneness to the omniscience of God, he has left these three great things. And the first is this, that he has left his teaching and his example for us. He has left his teaching, and what an example he has left for us. For he said, when I am gone, what will take my place? Love and love alone. That's the example he has left for us. He has left the way to God. He has left the way to